Welcome back to Patrice Grows, and thank you for joining me this week. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. During this week's meditation for the next week, I first heard that song, Janet Jackson's song, that used to be Everybody Knows, all my cousins know. That was my song. We go deep. Yeah, I don't know where I got that. I started thinking about the ocean again, and I was thinking about the past, one of the past videos that I did when I was talking about the unknown, but I'm just not sure because I just was thinking about the deep, and then I saw the number 12, so it made me think about like a year, and then I kind of saw like Ice Age. Sometimes I watch Ice Age with my nephew, and I saw like the indigenous people. I saw some arrows, and then I saw a merry-go-round, and then I saw the word down. So then it just made me think about like going back around to a time, maybe like a year ago, maybe thinking about where we were a year ago, or things being different a year later. And I forgot to tell you that I saw someone with a defibrillator, like clear, and so it made me feel like the heart needs some more care, some more attention. And so I think that what it's saying is like looking to your heart and where you were a year ago, maybe, and being like you're more clear now, you have some clarity, or some clarity is about to happen, or you're a little bit more clear on maybe something that broke your heart, whether it's, since there was like a defibrillator, maybe somebody who passed away. Maybe you're thinking about that right now, or that you're going through that right now, or you need to pay attention to your heart and whether or not it's closed off. So I remember last year I was working with one of my friends, Kevin, who's an energy healer, and I think it was about August, and he just was like, hey, he usually does a scan, lets me know what is off, which chakra is off. And he was telling me that my heart chakra is off. Now, last year I had a lot of moments where I would say it was equivalent to somebody like kicking you in the back of the knees, and then you falling down on your knees very hard and like scraping both of your knees up. And through those moments, I felt like I was getting up and just brushing my knees off and just being like, I'm good, but probably in real life, my knees, I probably needed knee replacements. Blood was bleeding all down my legs, I probably couldn't walk. I don't know, like metaphorically. And it was about August, and I talked to him, and he was like, it's time to do some work on kind of what you're not really paying attention to when you're stuffing down, which is closing up your heart. And I think that sometimes we tell ourselves that we're so good, and we're not, and it takes sometimes somebody else to let you know that you need some assistance. So I think that whatever case that was happening to close your heart, whatever events that were happening to make your heart be closed, I think there's you're gaining some clarity. You will be gaining some clarity around that this week. Another thing that my friend Kevin told me was one time he said, you can't make shit pretty. You can't. You could dress it up, do all this stuff to it, but it's still gonna be a piece of shit. And I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but that's how it is in my brain. And I was just talking to someone earlier, and I was talking about affirmations and how if you don't go deep and clear certain things out, whether you're like doing it consistently or you have a therapist or you're doing the work to clear that, saying affirmations every day and putting a smile on your face is not, that's like just standing in front of a house that's burning down and being like, it's okay, everything's fine, So I think that's kind of what I was getting in the meditation. I was getting like, when you're going down in the salt water, if you're in the sea and you kind of don't really want to open your eyes because it's salt water, but thinking about being a kid and opening your eyes in the ocean just because you want to see if you can do it, and then once you do it, then you can see, but you're scared of what the feeling may be. And then I was thinking and then I saw like somebody washing my hair in the meditation, and I washed my hair earlier today, so I don't know. The clear and the washing and it just made me kind of feel like there's a new mindset coming. And then I started to think about like a tape. My sister's 5 years older than me, so back in the day she would tape, and if she wanted to tape songs on the radio, if she wanted to tape something else, then she would tape over the tape. I think you could do that. Or like my dad would tape something on TV and he would tape over something on a VHS or a cassette for her. So I was thinking, like, when I was thinking of the taping over, I was kind of thinking of a clean slate, of a clear slate. Hopefully it doesn't mean that you're gonna be wanting like to choke somebody to the point where they need a defibrillator. Like, I'm thinking more so that it's gonna be like you get some clarity, you're like starting over, things are new, it's clear. I think a lot of people are feeling like February is really the new year. So I think right now maybe you're just like taping over some old things. You know how sometimes you can think something and then like this old part of you just replays, like, and then you kind of stop it and realize that's the same stuff. So it's like you have to tape over that tape with better things, better ideas, better discipline, better actions, better behaviors, better communication, better diet. Yeah. So that's what I got from that. I didn't really get a lot from that. I'm still not really sure about going deep and the clarity. I don't know if you have to go deep. It might be that you have to go deep to clear out what is still there, the remnants of old things from maybe a year or so ago, to get the clarity and to tape over that old tape and that old stuff and to just start over and be clear. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to shuffle some cards, pull some cards, and then we'll see if we can get some more clarity, because I'm actually pretty stumped, but I think I got it. I think what I said is what was meant to say, and I think that you're going into a more clearer time. We are going into a more clearer time. Okay, so I'll be right back. If this message is good enough for you, then I'll see you next week. But for those of you who want to stay, I'll see you in a second.